Hola, people. Hello, welcome. Good afternoon, good evening, good day, night, up, down, whatever. Hello, welcome. I wish you all well. I really do. I hope everyone's doing good. I'm going to ramble just so it clicks on because I know it takes a minute for people to tune in. Hello, Beatrice. Good to see you. How are you doing? How you doing? Oh my gosh, yo, I'm gonna ramble. Well, hello, Mitchie. Good to see you. Hello, Stacy. Welcome. Ooh, what? You're making carne asada? Yum. Delicious. I just had like curry chicken or something. Delicious. I never used to like curry, but I love it. Hola, Celeste. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you here too. What? I'm like blessed today, this evening, with all these people. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna spill the tea. Okay, no. Okay, I'm gonna ramble. And then we're gonna get into our cards. We're gonna have fun. It's probably gonna be a little longer just because I have some shit to say. Uh, I'm also super tired. I have classes on Saturdays, and I wake up like at 6. Well, I'm lying to you right now. I wake up like at 6:45. I should wake up at 6. Class starts at 7 a.m. my time. Luckily, I don't have to be on camera because oh, scary. Um, but yeah, so I'm from 7 to like noon my time. I'm in class on Saturday, and it's overwhelming at times. I'm really good, thank you, Beatrice. But yeah, so I have class, and I didn't get much sleep last night. So yeah, I'm a little tired, so I'm rambly. Oh, okay. So it's really smoky here in Northern California. There's a lot of fires going on. So prayers for everyone associated, like all the firefighters, all the people, for everyone to be safe. It's sad. It's scary too. Um, yeah, yeah. Anyways, there's so much smoke around here right now. So much smoke. So the air quality is not that great. I was thinking last night, and y'all let me know how y'all are doing. I hope you are doing well. Let me know what's up. New moon tomorrow. Do y'all have any plans? And I know I am jumping everywhere. I'm all over the place because I have so many thoughts. Like when I get on here, I get so excited to see you, and then I have all these things that I want to say just to shoot the shit or whatever. Um, but yeah, so I was thinking yesterday. It was so funny because an ex friend of mine, popped up into my news feed, and it's so funny because when I express my stance, y'all, I express my stance. I am absolutely for in associate. I'm absolutely supportive, backing Black Lives Matter, all trans lives matter, all Black lives matter. Um, you know. Uh, Inclusivity, and love, and working through some shit. So I lost a friend. I don't know if you consider it a loss, but a friend and I parted ways. A friend of a very long time. I've shed a lot of people, but because they got mad that I associated them with being homophobic. And y'all, I'm a homo, so don't be phobic. But no, seriously. So they just deleted me, and they're like, "Oh, I realized that you were talking about me when you would, And it's not just one person. I am talking about one specific person right now, but it's many people in my life. What, a year ago or 2 years ago? Anyways, but they were expressing that I realized, like, oh, you're talking about me when you talk about if you support this person or if you back this blah blah blah, then you are actually hating on me, and I don't like that, so we're not friends anymore. And I'm like, okay, but aren't you proving my point? Like, you don't like being called out, and for what? You do realize, I can see you talking about the brown people, my people, natives as well as Mexicans, because I am a can-do Mexican, right? So, and the funny thing is, back in the day, y'all, I don't know if you remember, but Facebook would allow you to see that your like there's like a little ticker, and you can see the news feed of other people, like when they would like something, your friends, right? What they would like and what they would engage in, what they would comment on, and that was so enlightening. That was so enlightening, because I saw so many hateful people. I'm like, oh my God, really? Oh my goddess. You really support this. You really hate you can't be my friend. You can't say you love me. And you're talking shit about me, my people. I'm not grandfathered in. I'm not your exception. I'm not your, I don't want that. Like, if you feel that way and you can't have a conversation about it, because we all have opportunities for growth. So if you don't want to have a conversation about it, you want to double down, well, go ahead. And if you don't want to be friends, well, I guess you never were my friend, because that's how you view me. And you can think that you don't view me, but when you view other gay people like that, when you view Black people a certain way, when you view Asian people a certain way, when you view natives and Mexicans and all of the beautiful people, everyone, when you view them a very specific way, very ignorant, you're viewing me that way. You're not going to separate me from my people. All right. And so it was just interesting. They popped up. So I'm like, what is going on here? But yeah, I'm rambling. But that's just something that popped into my head, and I had to share it with someone. And so I'm sharing it with all of you. So thank you for listening to me. But we we should look at relationships, and we should do our best. Like, that's one thing when you say, hey, this is very problematic, and you're like, oh, that makes me feel embarrassed. I feel some type of way. I'm sorry. Let me learn. Let me grow from this. When you can have a friendship that you can grow from, and you recognize, like, oh, I was saying something that was problematic. I was believing problems, right? I was believing that way. But I'm going to do my best to work through that and be better, because I don't want people. I don't want to be hateful to people, right? So, yeah. Also, y'all, one more thing before I get into this card. These cards, I should say. We're still waiting to hear about my grandpa. Like, we're still waiting. We're supposed to be having a viewing, but he's at a funeral home, and they can't do anything without the release of. They have to get a hold of a doctor or his primary care or something, and they keep calling, no answer, or there's an answer, and they're like, hello, hello. There's no connection. People can't get a hold, and so they can't do anything, and so we're still in waiting. So I don't know when I'm going to be gone for that, because we don't know what's going on. It's just weird. It's so weird. Just everything's up in the air. So, do you want to get into these cards? Enough of my bullshit, enough of my rambling. Thank you for listening to me. So let's get into this card. So the first card that I pulled was from Getting Into the Vortex. Okay, yeah, limbo. It feels so weird to have that. It's like everyone is waiting, like, what's going to happen? We don't really know. Why can't you just take care of it? So yeah, we should hopefully know more Monday. So the Getting Into the Vortex, the card I really like. It comes up fairly often, so it's a good reminder. And feel free to share your thoughts. I can replace false premises with law-based premises. I can replace false premises with law-based premises. And let's get into it. There has been a theme unfolding here of replacing flawed premises with law-based premises, and we would like to leave you with a final one. We all make too much of all of this. It is simpler than we all make it out to be. Be easy about it. Be kind to yourself. Do things that feel fun. Look for things that bring you relief and just easily move into that place, your vortex, where all things that you want have already been lined up for you. I like that. So what does that say to you? How does that make you feel? And when we see the card that it's coupled with, oh my gosh, it makes so much sense. So what I really enjoy about this card and what I want to share with everyone, and again, share your thoughts. This is our time together, so we get to create this together. Feel free to express yourself. What I really like about this card is that it reminds us that, you know what, life is going to move forward no matter what. No matter what, life moves on, life carries on. And so it's so important for us to recognize that why don't we just allow ourselves to have fun? Why don't we allow ourselves to relax a little, to focus on what matters to us, and to embark on this journey with new, excitable eyes, and so relax and enjoy the ride. Just know that what is yours will be. Yeah, and allow yourself to have that. Allow yourself to have that adventure. Like, we recognize, like, no matter what, we have to make these choices in life. No matter what we are going to experience, no matter what we are going to move forward. Right? We're going to age. We're going to move forward until we die. Like, let's just be honest. Like, everyone, is going to die eventually. And I don't mean to be morbid or make light of it, but it's just fact. We live until we don't. We live until we live differently, I should say. That different is a transition from physical into to other, right? And so we can fight ourselves. We can create all of these wonderful problems and challenges for us. That's absolutely fine. Or we can also just embrace those challenges, that friction, embrace the sort of like the flow of energy of life, and allow ourselves to just focus on what we enjoy. So as those challenges come up, because it's life, it's physical, it's this physical earth, so challenge is inevitable. But as challenge comes up to teach us or to experience or whatever, we can navigate it a little more fluidly, with ease and grace, because we recognize that there's a work through. We're going to move through this, move past this, eventually. And so why fight? Why fight that, and why push back when we can simply own whatever it is that we're going through in the moment, and allow ourselves to just, um, move through. Does that make sense? So, yeah, I can replace false premises with law-based premises. Focus on your authenticity, focus on your truth, focus on what you want to create, and allow yourself to receive it. And I feel like it's talking about relationships. It could be like, because the lovers, major arcana, major card, big life event. So tonight we are thinking about some big shit. We're thinking about some big stuff in our life, things that are extremely important, or things that are weighing on us. And so the lovers comes up. What does the lover say to you? And if you don't know anything about tarot, that's fine. You don't have to. What does the image say to you? How does it feel? What comes up for you? What's going on here? What stands out to you? Feel free to write it down, or express yourself in the comment section, but share your thoughts. Okay. So the lovers comes up, and that's why with the lovers, I think it's relationship, but it doesn't have to be like intimate relationships. It is in the sense of like, sex, but it can be sex. But it's also like just relationships across the board. So I feel like when the lovers pops up for us to sort of like contemplate this evening, this afternoon, that well, hello. No, I don't do readings. I do that as a professional service, so you can message me if you want a reading. But this is just like a contemplation, so you can share your thoughts, ideas, anything. But I'm not doing the readings, no. So the lovers, as like relationships, as well, we think about our perception of our bodies, like our sensual bodies, the beauty that is who we are when we're naked. Our that rawness, right? So it's like, let's look at ourselves in a very intimate way. Like, look at your body, look at the nakedness of your body, as well as, beyond the physical, like the emotional, the spiritual, the mental, all of that in its complete, like, raw experience. Look at that, and be honest with yourself. Like, how do I feel about myself? How do I feel about the relationships that I'm in? And I think that's why I expressed what I did before we began, because our relationships are coming into question at the moment. Are these relationships that I'm in alignment, right? Do they match the energy that I want to put out to experience something? Okay. Am I in a relationship that is supporting me, and am I in a relationship that is helping me to grow, helping me to progress, or am I in a relationship that is holding me back and really hurting or stifling me? These are things, and this can be like intimate relationships, friendships, work relationships. We have to be the ones to discern what that is for us. Like, embrace our truth. Yeah, yeah. Because again, I can replace false premises, with law-based premises. So do something fun, focus on the truth of your situation, of what you want to birth into the world. And it's about the beauty of our relationships, what we believe in, what we love, and how we relate to other people. So it's a lot like that. So do y'all have any comments, any ideas that you want to share with us? Another thing with the lovers, when we think about it tonight, when we think about it, it's important for us to look at specific beliefs and programming when it comes to our own sexuality. Like, don't judge it. Like, I think a lot of people judge their sexuality, like they have to be one way or the other. They have to define it. They have to perform a certain way, blah, blah, blah. They can't like certain things. And it's like, that all that shit needs to be thrown out, in a sense. And we have to look in that mirror again and be guided here we go, be guided by our energy, our hearts. Like, what is being expressed through us? Like, what do we find attractive? What do we love? And make those connections, and don't judge ourselves for the people that we come in contact with, that we have an attraction for, or that we love and we enjoy. And don't judge your sexuality. Don't judge your body. Just allow yourself to receive the blessings that it deserves. Obviously, we're talking about healthy, consensual, all of that, all of that, of age, right? So does that make sense? Does that make sense? Let me know. Let me know what you think. And so again, with the lovers, so it is about finding how I feel about myself. When I look in the mirror, like, what do I see? What am I comfortable with, and what am I not comfortable with? And let me be aware of that. Because again, if I look at myself in the mirror, when I'm looking, again, I'm just being very honest with myself, whether it be about the physicality, whether it be about spirituality, my emotions, whatever it is. Like, when I look in the mirror and I express, like, this is what I focus on. When it's something negative, we recognize, like, we are out of balance or out of alignment with the truth, which the truth is, we are absolutely genuine and beautiful. We are divine. We're the divine sparks, right? Made manifest. And so we are whole. And so if we have like, feelings of unworthiness and such, it's simply a lie. It's an illusion that we are telling ourselves, that we get to choose to work through. And so again, false premises, the lie, the illusion is that I look in the mirror and I say, I'm ugly, right? I am ugly. I feel ugly. I am blah, 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 right? That would be the lie. The truth is, I'm absolutely beautiful. I'm an expression of divinity, and divinity is pure and whole and gorgeous, right? And so there is beauty there, and so I recognize that. Does that make sense? And so it's a lot like that, like looking in the mirror and being aware of those like false premises or those harsh remarks that we express to ourselves, and learning to turn that around, learning to see the beauty and the love in our own reality, in our own world. So it is like the beliefs that we hold and how we relate to other people, so what we see in other people. Because again, if we focus on the ugly in the world and we give that the dominant time, the dominant focus in our life, then chances are we are likely to experience the ugly of the world, like the hate and all of that. And so when we recognize that, we can replace it with law-based, premises. We can replace it with law-based stuff by saying, look, this is my world. I am in control. This is my reality. And so I'm going to focus on what I love. I'm going to focus on my personal beliefs, what I am investing in. I'm going to be guided by my soul, my divine spark, to help me bring in more of what I enjoy and what I want for my life. I'm going to give life to that. I'm going to give attention to that. And so I start to replace this false based shit with this law based shit that is in alignment again with with my stuff, with what I want. And then I start to see and experience my life shift and change based on that. Okay. I hope that makes sense. It's a lot like, when we can focus on the overwhelming negative stuff and negative beliefs of people and all of their hatred and ignorance, or we can choose to be aware of it and focus on the love, the inclusivity, the beauty of people, the hearts and compassion of people and the good doings and such. And when we do that, we're not lying to ourselves, but we're choosing to shift focus and shift investment. And when we do that, we unfold a really great experience for us. Okay. So yeah, the lovers. Do you have any last minute thoughts? I'm trying to think of anything else I want to share. I've been rambling, but I do feel like for this, just remember, the truth is that you are loved. The truth is that you are freaking gorgeous. I don't care who you are, you're beautiful. And again, remember, you are worthy, you are loved, you are gorgeous, and you deserve to be here. You deserve to understand that, you're just, you're awesome. And we are all awesome. And we all deserve to be here, to share space, to grow, to support, to uplift, and to keep working at formulating beliefs and programs that feel better, that are a part of the solution to life, that are a part of the answer, right? Keep formulating these beliefs. Keep working at relationships. Like, don't lose faith that all of your relationships are sucky. No, your relationships can be better and will be better. Know that you are worthy of a healthy relationship, a relationship where you take, you are, that you deserve, that you want, a relationship that is just, catered and ideal to what you need and what your partner or partners need, right? So just know that, trust that. And as you work through life, and maybe as you work through other relationships, you perfect that ability. So that's why I feel like just go all all in. Go all into whatever relationship that you're a part of, or whether it's a friendship. Like, be yourself. You don't have to lie. You don't have to pretend to be something you're not. Just go in and be who you are, and you will find the right people to support that want that in their life, and you will create such a great adventure and such a great and beautiful experience when you allow yourself to be fully you in all of your relationships. Does that make sense? And when you allow yourself to be fully you in all of your relationships, you no longer waste energy at trying to be someone different in every relationship that you carry. Okay? Whew. I feel like I've been preaching, but that's what's coming up. It's just look in the mirror and affirm the beauty and the fun that you are, and affirm the things you desire, and you can allow yourself to receive those things, and know that we're working together to create a great experience for each other, and know that sometimes that comes with co-creation. So working with other people, other situations, creating relationships that are beautiful, and relationships that are built upon trust, and that are built upon authenticity. And you can't control what other people do in relationships. You can only control you. So if you're there showing up 100%, allow yourself to be that. you know um yeah. So I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to express. I'm trying to think of anything else, but I think that was, that's kind of the message of contemplation this evening. But if you have any thoughts, any last minute thoughts, feel free to share. Thank you. I love your energy too. Absolutely, I do. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you all for being here, for sharing time and space with me. As well, if you're watching a recording, still share your thoughts, express yourself. This is a great time for us to sort of, go back and forth with one another, have a conversation, look at a card, listen to words, and express what we feel, so we can just, communicate. I'm here for you where I can be and when I can be. I'm here to talk and share. So I enjoy these times that we get to have with one another. So yeah, always feel free to message me if you have any special requests for future videos, content. I'm here to help where I can and be of service where I can. Again, I thank you so much. And if you want to know how to find me across social media or show your support, you can click the link in the description. I love it. I appreciate it, and I will talk to you all Monday morning. So again, thanks, and have fun. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Okay, be blessed.